Hello, and welcome back to our last Faith playthrough. I believe this is episode 3, and today we're going to be doing the first dungeon, the Federal Inquisition. We just got here at the end of the last episode, and we're gonna head in now. So, see what the game has to offer. Excuse me. Alright, got some broken glass down there. Oh shit. Yeah, and that's exactly why we don't want to step on that. Oh, something to pick up. I believe, yeah, we could throw these chairs, so that's something. Nope, won't open. I just realized that my game is muted, and I think it was muted for the last 2 episodes as well. Let me see about rectifying that real quick. I just checked the audio on OBS and realized nothing was coming through. When I play games myself, I tend to play them muted, just because I'm usually watching something on like the other screen. I'm either watching YouTube or I'm listening to music or something. So I usually have the game itself muted because I don't like, the overstimulation of too many noise sources here. Let's see. Just checking levels. I do apologize about this. I think that's a pretty good spot. I'll put it down at 7. And down we go. Gotta check for hidden walls. Nope. Damn it, caught me. Ah, shit. Yeah, so I got electrocuted. It's a status effect. I'm gonna hop to this next room real quick. So you can see there underneath my health bar, there's like a blue circle that's ticking down. When you get certain status effects in this game, they have different effects on you. The electric one, when you're electrocuted, will paralyze you at random intervals. The frozen one, when that meter maxes out, will just freeze you solid and then you have to break free. I'm gonna wait for this electricity to wear off. Alright. I generally tend to, or at least I try to avoid getting electrocuted in the first place, but failed to do so there. Oh shit. That's an attack you can't roll through. The little thingy, I don't know, I was pretty close to him, I don't know if you saw it. He shoots this like black orb out of his mouth. It'll shoot across the screen and then it'll eventually kind of pop into an AoE. You cannot dodge through that one. You have to jump over it. For most attacks you can roll through, but there are some things you can't dodge. Sorry about that. I'm gonna pop this. That's that locked door from before. Let's just head up there now. We can always come back and check the other ways. Shit. Yep, that one. You gotta jump over that one. Nope, pop that. Alright, that's a checkpoint. Locked door. We need that item to move that. And there's no way we're getting past that. So down we go. Alright, I do remember this part. We got to shut down these machines here. Ooh, that was a little close. Just kind of cheese this guy. Check this wall. Nope. Alright, down we go. And we're just going to break this generator, which shuts off all of these ones, including the one in the other room that we saw that we had to go away from. Excuse me. Oh. Cool. Opens up another door for us. Excuse me.
I plead for freedom, for the light to return to us.
Well, since we have a fast travel spot, let's head back and spend these souls. Or Nycrocs, but, you know, souls. And get a couple more levels. If this is the part I'm thinking of, this is the first, it's kind of a mini boss, kind of a boss, but it's not the main boss of this area. Shit. These are essentially the gargoyles from Dark Souls 1. Ouch. They got a ranged breath attack. There's 2 of them. I'm also not doing super well. That shriek actually does deal damage to us. Oh shit. Thought I was safe on the other side of him. I guess I got caught. Alright, one down. These guys aren't too bad. Alright. Infection purged. And we get a Moonsilver Stone, which we can use to further upgrade our weapon. So I'll take that. Some more healing injections. Yeah, the game is pretty generous about giving you healing items early on. Less so as you start to get to harder areas. And we can't get up there until we get the double jump. So that's a... oh, shit. Nope, out of magic. I like to have the magic for these little guys in particular just because they're so fast. But we're dealing enough damage now that we're just kind of dropping them pretty quickly, so it's not a big deal. And open up a shortcut. Anything over here? Yes, okay. So this is the key to Dr. Herman's office. Herman's office key. Oh, excuse me. The carrier is granted entrance into the depths of the pursuit of ancient knowledge. Locked away in the walls of the Inquisition, puppets of the unquestionable power led by Dr. R. Herman plunged into the darkest depths in the name of the faith. Twisted experiments obscured from the light of day, but to what end? This brings us back to here. And I'm going to see if I can use this Moon Silver Stone now and level up our sword before the actual boss fight. Because we do have to go fight Herman now. Nope, I need 2 Moon Silver Stones, and if I buy another one, I will not have enough to actually make the upgrade. So, I will buy the other one now. And then we'll have to come back after the boss fight and upgrade them. Which is a bit of a shame, but that's okay. We're not doing bad on damage output. But could be a little better. Alright.
Stay away from me! Please, no. Keep back.
Oh yeah, these lines are voiced. I don't need to read this.
I have found it. Stay away. Please. I have finally done what I sought out. I will not let you do this to me. I know your soul. One of a cursed man who destroyed the life I had.
Yep. And he's got a... Yep. He'll catch you on that backswing too. Ah shit. Yeah, that was my fault. Mm-hmm. Now what? And now we're on phase 2. And I do not want to be standing anywhere that he is. Shit. Gotta remember to jump. Shit. Jump too high, jump too late. Not the cleanest run of this guy, but we're doing okay. Just gonna spam these healing injections. Alright, not too bad. First try though, but not as clean as I'd like it to be. I do remember him a little better than I do some of the later bosses, for whatever reason. So I didn't really have to like relearn his moveset, so don't expect first try bosses on later ones, because I will definitely be struggling to relearn them all. Anyway, we're gonna grab this. Some more healing injections. We're gonna grab this lady.
Footsteps. Who are you?
Eric, I've come to help.
Where is Ladakh?
I do not recall any Ladakh.
He is the lord of the cathedral. He... You are a defiant with a heavy heart. The night crux is taking hold of you.
I feel a force taking hold. My heart is weighted. My mind is clouded, with no light to guide me. And now I have killed the one who was meant to grant me salvation. His blood on my hands.
Herman, a man seeking a cure for the mutations. Alas, you must seek comfort from this. Herman was not the man many thought him to be.
Why do you speak these words? Who are you?
I am Annabella. I was trying to find a cure for the mutations, help Herman with his research. But he went mad. I couldn't carry it on alone. And then he imprisoned me. Herman was determined to weed as much as possible from me by force. These laboratories are more than meet the eye. The dead are sacred within these walls, and attended to with more care than any living being. Under our feet are the chambers of the city dwellers who came before. Dwellers of influence and prestige. There are many palaces around the world, people trapped within. We must not stop until these people are free from the threat of the heinous, free from the promises they proclaimed so long ago.
Of what do you speak?
They are ancient forces of evil, branded onto sacred objects, corrupting them. Many do not dare utter their name, as they corrupt the minds of many. Yet, I condemn such fear of a name, for I see many horrors more unspeakable than the sepulchre.
You have my assurance of help, Annabella.
Eric, the name of a troubled man who does not yet know his way. The night crux will be your guide. It attracts them, you see. They will find you.
That is a fate I am not eager to dwell on.
Then you understand fear. That is courage in itself.
You must leave this place. Find shelter at the manor.
What about you? What will you do?
Rid myself of this affliction. Find the Lord of the Cathedral of which you speak. It's the best hope I have.
Lord Ladakh is not to be trusted. His spirit is cursed by the unspoken beings of the Junas ministry.
I will take care.
Very well. But I hope to see you also at the manor. Soon.
She gives us the gravitational ring. This is what lets us push those heavy blocks. So, yeah. And it also opens up that statue, which will lead us down into like an undercity sort of thing. So she'll go to the manor, and she will sell us healing items and stuff like that. Alright, so we got a few places we can still go check, 'cause we didn't actually check everything here. There was the spot with the moving block, and there was also the other room with the pistons that were moving. I don't remember off the top of my head where those were. we're gonna... Let's go up and we'll fast travel back to the entrance and kind of go from there. I just want to finish exploring this place as much as we can with our current setup before we call this one an episode. We got about 10 minutes left. Oh wait, I just fast traveled to the same place. Back to the foyer. This leads down to here where we already were. Let's see, let's go down and to the left. Okay. So grab this, check the wall. So this is the elevator that leads us back to this basement that we've been in before. Over here. We still can't go up the wall. We have to get the gloves. I don't remember what they're called. But let's see. Guess we'll just keep going to the we'll keep going to the right. I think that was where that other piston room was. Make our way over to the right. Yep, so this was the one that we couldn't get through before. Excuse me. And we'll see what it's got. Healing holster. A city-made holster constructed to hold extra healing injections. It is the standard equipment of all Mithringal guards. So, I don't know how many we can carry now. Maybe it's just 8, maybe it's 9. I don't remember how many it increases it to. But we were at 7 before, so we should be able to hold more now. Let's see. Where else? We couldn't go to the upper left area. Couldn't go here because we need the double jump. That might be it. And then over here, I believe, was where that box we need to move is. We'll go over there now. Nope, not that way. Oh, shit. So we gotta go, excuse me, to the right, down, to the left, down. Yep, so now we can just grab this and move it out of the way. And if you'll remember, there was a place back at the manor that we needed to do the same thing. That'll let us access a different region. So we got Demi-Shade Ore. I believe Demi-Shade Ore is kind of like the Moonsilver Ore at higher levels. When you upgrade your weapon to higher levels, you need Demi-Shade Ore to upgrade it. Or it might just be for specific weapons that need Demi-Shade Ore instead. I don't quite remember. Anonymous note. There was one who saw the 2 unseen oracles forcibly torn from them. They were bestowed to this world as a gift. Their affinity with nameless and mystic entities a unique and blessed endowment. There are few who can wield the same kinship with the obscurities of their unknown kin. Collecting all of the notes that are left around the map is actually part of completion, so we do have to get all of them eventually to 100% the game. Excuse me. I might have taken a wrong turn somewhere. I did. I want to go to the right and up. Okay. We're gonna go back to the manor, spend these souls to level up my weapon again, and spend the rest on leveling myself up with whatever's left over. And then we'll... Oh, shit, bumped the mic. Sorry about that. And then we'll call that an episode. Because we're coming up on 30 minutes now. It's not bad. We knocked this place out. Got our first... I wouldn't really call it a movement upgrade, but we can move the boxes now, which does open a few paths for us. So, our first upgrade of a kind. And we've got a bunch of different directions we kind of need to go. We got to go to that other city to go get the flower for that one lady. Yeah. Level up weapon. So let's make this Nightfall Blade +2. So at the next level up, this will scale, or dexterity scaling will go up to B scaling, which will be nice. That's going to require 2 more Moonstone Silver and a prototype blueprint, of which I believe I remember where it is, but I will look it up and double check. I don't think we can get to it yet. I think the prototype blueprint requires... It either requires the grappling hook thing that lets us jump up on those rings up there, or it requires the dash or the double jump. It requires a movement option, I'm almost positive, to get to. So let's level up. Why don't we do vitality at an even 20? Our DPS is still pretty good, but we could do with a little more health. Cool. Alright, so yeah, let's go save at an altar and call this one episode. So when we come back, excuse me, when we come back, we've kind of got 2 options. We can either, oh, we're inside now. How do I switch the layers? Q. So when we come back, we can either go to the statue, which is here, that pillar, and we can use the, or maybe it's not here, it's somewhere in the city. We can use the ring on the pillar. It'll open up a way straight down, and that leads to a bunch of other areas. Or we can go through the back side of the manor and move that block and go to this like wintry area. Doesn't really matter which one we do first, I don't think, as far as I know. But I think I would like to go from the city first. The winter area is kind of a pain in the ass. I'd like to be a higher level when I go there, just because there's an environmental effect where you constantly get that cold debuff. As it stacks up, it'll freeze you solid, and the more time you spend outside, it's a fucking nightmare. It does damage you over time, so I would like to have more health and just be better prepared for it. So I think when we come back, in fact, we will travel there now. Let's go to here. Excuse me. So when we come back, we will we'll head down the tunnel that will open up with the ring, and see what we find there. See what happens. So thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you on the next episode. And yeah, guess that's it. Bye.